Shine with Kendéll Lenice. Real talk for real people. Let's shine together.
Allow me to introduce myself. Thank you for shining with me first and foremost every week on Shine with Kendéll Lenice. I am a certified transformational life coach, speaker, author, as well as a certified financial coach. Each week I hope to elevate you, educate you, and entertain you with our various guests and various topics here on Shine with Kendéll Lenice. Thank you so much for tuning in. Don't forget to tell a friend. And now on to this week's show. Today's show is sponsored by LeniceBoutique.com. Fashion, clothes, accessories, and more. New and consignment treasures for all. It's guilt-free shopping, y'all. LeniceBoutique.com, where quality cannot be compromised or will not be compromised no matter what type of item you're looking for. We guarantee quality. However, not all of our items are previously loved. 90% of all items are brand new with and without the tag. Everything is marked so you can clearly know what you're purchasing. Our team hand selects every item to make sure it meets your quality standard. We will not sell anything we wouldn't buy for ourselves. Shop LeniceBoutique.com. Again, guilt-free shopping. Find a gift for yourself and another for a friend. The beautiful thing about LeniceBoutique.com, prices range from $3, yes, $3, y'all, to $99. Shop LeniceBoutique.com, LeniceBoutique.com. And now on to our show. Hey everyone, it is me, Kendéll Lenice. I'm so happy that you joined me on this episode of Shine with Kendéll Lenice. I believe this is episode 115. I can't believe that I've done over 100 shows. We've had some amazing guests and amazing shows. So when you're not doing anything, just go back and listen to all the episodes. Or maybe not all in one day, obviously. Go back. You can pick and choose what you want to listen to. And the beautiful thing about podcasts is you can listen from your phone. You can listen from your iPad, your computer. You can listen while you're walking at the gym, in the car, through the speakers. You can listen anywhere. You can take Shine with Kendéll Lenice everywhere you go. But most importantly, please, 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 please subscribe to the podcast. And you can hear the podcast on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spreaker, Spotify, everywhere podcasts are played. Wherever you're listening, please grab your phone right now and subscribe. That's very important in this podcast world. If this is your first time tuning in to Shine with Kendéll Lenice, I'm so glad that you decided to join us today. And if you listen all the time, God bless you. Thank you so much. I don't take it lightly, and I'm very humbled by your presence on Shine. We talk about everything. I laugh, I joke, I do my life coaching. I have amazing guests. We talk about everything from entrepreneurship to autism to mental health to sex and relationships to sexual abuse to just everything. I believe that people are layered and we all talk about different things when we're with our friends and families. Some suffer in silence. So I try to bring everything to light. It's all about educating, elevating, and entertaining. All right. I'm so pleased to bring you this show today. You guys know, if you don't know, I love young people. I love when young people are living their dreams and living their lives on purpose. It's so important and so critical. I always say that us older folks can learn a lot from the millennials and Generation Z. So I'm so pleased I have a beautiful guest today. Today's show is about being young and independent in today's music industry, because we know it's not like the old industry. A lot of times, and nowadays, people and artists are taking the power back and taking their careers into their own hands. So as always, before we get started, I'm going to start with this week's Life Note. All right, it's time for this week's Life Note. All right, so this week's Life Note comes from LL Cool J. Y'all know LL. He's been in my day, he's been in your day, and he's still in today's world doing his thing. So the life note is stay focused, go after your dreams, and keep moving toward your goals. Very simple, right? Stay focused, go after your dreams, and keep moving towards your goals. That is your life note for today's show. And it's very appropriate because he is and has been, and I believe always will be. He has some new music coming out 30 something years, after he got into the game. So it's all about longevity. So I found that quote perfect for today's show. So, as I stated, we're going to have recording artist. Her name is a recording artist, a young recording artist. She's only 18 years old. Her name is KK Love. Her new single is called In Your Bag, and she's moved on, and now she is in her bag. So let me just tell you about KK before I bring her on. KK Love, aka Kendéll Love, is an 18-year-old high school senior from Plano, Texas, who grew up in South Jersey. Shout out to South Jersey. She grew up listening to 80s and 90s hip hop and R&B. She loves to write, sing, dance, act, and perform her own original music. She brings the heat not only to her music, but to her track meets as well. This is a young girl after my own heart. I'm from South Jersey and I was a track star. So I'm already feeling Miss KK Love. She has qualified for and has completed the AAU Junior Olympics, as well as having been a TAFF state qualifier. In her spare time, she volunteers and participates in her school's Best Buddy program, which focuses on school kids with disabilities. KK started performing in church and school at an early age. Her debut single in 2018, Moving On, was streamed in 71 different countries. Her upcoming single, which is out now, In Your Bag, was released just this past Valentine's Day, the 14th, and it is sure to empower the young and the young at heart. You will definitely see more from this inspiring young artist. And I must say, she said it's for the young and young at heart. I was grooving to it before this show started, so she's absolutely right. KK, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Welcome to Shine with Kendéll Lenice. Thank you for shining with me, baby girl.
Thank you.
I'm so excited to have you on today's show. This episode is all about you and what you are doing. I hope you will inspire others to go get their dream because you're doing it at a young age. And I think that's awesome.
Yes. Thank you.
It's so much that I want to get into, and in so much I want to ask you. Are you a little nervous?
Yeah, a little bit, but I'm excited. I'm ready.
You're absolutely excited. I'm smiling because I know your dad. As I told you, I've known your dad since we were children, and it's just amazing to see the offspring of all of our children, the people that we grew up with in South Jersey. And you all are amazing young people. So like I told you before the show started, I know you were raised right. And I know, and you're a prime example of a young person going out there and achieving their dream. What's that like to you to not only say you want to do something, but actually do it, like put new music out?
It's so amazing. I'm just truly blessed to have this, opportunity because, not a lot of people have the opportunity. They want to do what I'm doing, but, they don't have the opportunity or they don't know exactly how to get there or what to do. And I just think it's truly amazing because I've had this passion ever since, I could, speak, talk. Ever since I could speak or talk, that's all I did was sing, dance, act, it's all that. And to just see it come true, like, yeah, you want to say, oh, I want to sing, I want to make music, but when you're actually doing it, it's just crazy.
Yeah, it sounds like you're an all-around performer, almost as if you were born to do this, to entertain and to inspire people through your arts. At what age, I know you said you were young, but at what age did you discover, hey, I might be able to sing a little bit, or I might be able to do this professionally?
Well, like how it was in my bio, I started, singing in the church. And, the church was basically like my stage. As soon as I could talk, I grew up around people that was always listening to music. I would just sing it, and they're just like, you kind of sound good. Like, and, that's always just been my thing, music, just creative, dancing, singing, just being able, like, as soon as you could hear someone sing, I'd just be able, like, to mimic how they sung it. And it's just like, whoa, like a little girl singing like that, you know what I'm saying?
Wow.
And it's kind of crazy, but just basically ever since I could kind of talk, yeah.
Wow. Well, as I say,
really little.
Wow. As I stated, you were born in South Jersey and you ran track. Two things that we have, raised in South Jersey, two things we have in common. And another thing we have in common, which I love, I'm a writer. So I always appreciate a writer. You write your own songs. Is that right?
Right. Yes. Yes.
So,
and also, I was around, I believe 5 or 6 when I started getting into like singing and all that.
Wow.
Stuff. Just for age wise, I know you asked.
Wow. When did you start writing? How old
Mm-hmm.
were you when you started writing, and why do you think it's important to write your own lyrics?
Well, for me, just writing lyrics, it just kind of comes natural to me. And when did I start writing my own lyrics? I started at a very, very young age. I used to show my parents, all the lyrics, and they were like, this is pretty good. I think I was around 10 years old, I believe, when I started writing.
And you were writing meaningful things, something that meant something. Yes, they saw a gift in you.
Yes, and not only was I writing lyrics, I was writing poems as well, too, when I was little. That's how I kind of started writing poems.
Yeah.
And I started writing lyrics to songs.
Yeah. Wow. And it's so funny. I'm just listening to you speak, and it's funny. I started writing poems and around that same time, and now I write songs as well. I just think, wow, that's just I'm listening to you, and it seems like at a young age you were gifted and talented, and you knew what you wanted to do even before you actually knew it could be a thing. You knew, you were very clear on singing. And once people started telling you could sing, like what was that like when someone said, you know what, you actually sound good and your lyrics are actually great? Like, what's that feeling like?
Well, the feeling to me, it was kind of like hope, because it's like, something that you have a passion for, that you've always had a passion for. And then when someone says, hey, you're kind of good at this, like, you're good at this, it just gives you hope on, like, maybe I should pursue on doing it and, keep pushing, Yeah,
I do. And I think it's just amazing. When I'm listening to you at 18 years old, you're on your second song that's streaming for the world to hear. Now, a lot of people out there still, some, believe it or not, still have CDs, still have, records. And a lot of people are just in the last couple of years getting into the streaming. So I just want to take a moment to talk about music streaming. So music streaming is continuously growing. 89% of people now use some type of on-demand streaming service as of 2019, while 64% listen to music through audio streaming services. People are taking their careers in their own hands, putting out great content. It's not always easy, but it does allow the artist to have more say-so. So saying that, KK, what made you decide, you know what, I'm not going to try to get a record contract. I'm not going to try to go the old school route. I think I want to create songs and put them out there on streaming platforms. Like, what was that thought process like for you?
Well, being an independent artist and, not being, on a record label, even though that would be great to be signed to a major, record label, it does have benefits because you own all of your songs and all of your publishing. And just like you said about the technology, it's way different now because what I do is, to just distribute all my songs on all, the platforms. I use DistroKid, and it's kind of cost effective. Because I know it's kind of hard, because even though you want to, make music, make a music video, like all that, make songs, not everybody has the opportunity because of the cost. But in today's technology and what we have now, you can literally get an app, and if you have a computer, have a phone, and make your own beat.
Wow.
And
wow. So let's talk about that, KK, because women of my generation, generations before me, even the ones right under me, you're talking a different language to them. They don't even understand how you can actually create your own beats and create your own songs. So can we talk about the app that you use and the process in doing that for the people who just don't know? Because I want you and what you're doing to inspire others. And I know that it is just by you being on here and you talking about this. So what's that process like? Like, what apps do you use, and how do you create your own and good enough to be on streaming platforms?
Well, see, with me, I was blessed to work with, the Grammy award-winning producer, Ricky Slick Music Offered.
Wow.
Who worked with, Ariana Grande, Chris Brown, Tank, Pamela Mann. She's
wow.
amazing. So,
wow.
the list goes on. I was fortunate enough to, get to work with a producer, but I know there's, many apps on, Apple Store. There's on Amazon. There's a lot of people that use apps, whether you have, a computer on your phone, and you can make your own beats, and you can add voice memos onto it. You just gotta learn, because it's kind of hard, because, yes, it's fun to make music, but music is a business, and you have to, know how to work it,
That's
There's
right.
a lot of, and being an independent artist, it takes a lot of work, and people don't know. They only see, oh, it's a music video, all this, all that. It takes a lot of work. It's stuff behind the scenes and stuff. I'm
glad you said that at a young age, what the business of music is, because like you said, people, it's cool after the video is out, after the music is up, but you're saying it takes a lot of hard work.
Yes.
So with anything,
for example, just like how my music video just came out yesterday, it's like a 3-minute, video, but it took 12 hours of shooting the whole day of shooting that whole music video. Wow. Yes, and people just see you're saying people just see the finished product, but they don't see the hard work that you do. So let's talk about that, KK. So was that for your new song, In Your Bag, that was released on Valentine's Day of 2020? Yes, my song was released on Valentine's Day, and then my music video was just published yesterday.
Oh, wow. Wow. Yeah. So before I play In Your Bag, tell the people where they can see the video, because we want to get all your streams. We want you guys to subscribe to her music and her channel. Where could they listen and look at the music video? You can look at the music video on YouTube. My song is out on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Music, I believe Google Play. There's it's on almost every platform. Wow.
And Vivo. Yes.
That, this is pretty dope, that you really are doing it. You're not even out of high school and you're making moves that some people have not made yet. Some people say, hey, I want to write music. Hey, I can sing, I can write, I can dance, I could do all of these things, but they don't do anything with it. And before we play In Your Bag, tell me what inspires you and motivates you to really work hard at this game.
You know what motivates me the most is, I really want it. You have to be hungry for it. You have to have a passion for it. And that's what I have. Like, I love making music. I like writing my own songs. I love singing. And, when I'm writing down all my lyrics, making my own, writing down my own lyrics, thinking of things, it's just what I love to do. And you have to have a passion for it.
Yeah. Yeah. And I believe that. And with anything, as I talk to our listeners, she's an example of whatever you want, you can go get. And you guys know, as a life coach, I talk about it all the time. Ask for what you want, chase your dreams, chase them down, capture them, and work hard, because dreams plus hard work equals success. And if you really want it, as Mary says, you have to go get your blessing. You have to go work hard and get what you're supposed to have. And that's the difference between her and maybe someone else who might be twice her age that keeps saying, I want to be in the music business, or I want to put out music, but yet they're not studying the business of music. They're not working towards the goal to get the music out there. And, I'm very proud of you, KK, that you're really at this young age, and I keep stressing your age because people wouldn't think that someone still in high school is doing this. And I think more and more the young people are taking over with really just going out there like beasts and really tackling their dreams. So I commend you for that. I really, really do.
Thank you.
You're so welcome.
It's people don't understand, being in high school and being an independent artist, working on your schoolwork, also being an athlete, and then writing your own songs, making music. It's a lot, but if you want it and it's worth having, then it's worth going to get it.
I know that's right.
You have to be hungry. And it's just like with anything that you do, you have to work hard to see it. If you want to succeed, you have to work hard to get it.
That's right. Absolutely. Absolutely.
That's with anything.
And you're inspiring someone right now they've been talking about it probably all week, all month, all year. And I really think that you're inspiring someone listening to our voices to really just go out there and get it. So I wouldn't be the mom that I am if I didn't ask you, how are your grades? Because you're doing a lot.
I am doing a lot. So far right now, I have A's and B's, and I'm trying to get them all up to A's.
Yeah.
But like I said, with anything you do, you have to work very, very hard.
Right. And because like you said, you're doing a lot. You're juggling a lot. But it sounds like you're successful at all of it. And I think that's because you really want this. I can tell in your voice. I can tell that you really, really want this.
Yeah. And also another thing pertaining to, music-wise, the biggest tip that I can give is, learning the business of music. And also people don't understand being an independent artist, excuse me, your royalties, you get paid, and sometimes it doesn't come in until, a while. For example, Chris Brown, Mariah Carey, they're all well-known, signed, all that, and their stuff comes in quick. You have to work extra hard. You have to promote 24/7. You have to get your name out there, especially if you're new to the game and everything.
You're really teaching right now.
Yes. And sometimes it happens at least 6 months to a year later about getting royalties. And it takes a lot of work. You have to you have to promote on all social media using everything you can, like, for example, Facebook, Snapchat, Instagram, TikTok, anything, like literally any social media, you have to get yourself out there.
Yeah. And I think that that's very important. And I think a lot of older people, I mean, I love social media. I'm always on it. But my daughters say I'm on it more than them because I am an independent artist, not a recording artist, but an entrepreneur. I do a lot of different things. So I'm always on social media, and you're absolutely right. You have to, it's a 24-hour a day job. And some people don't understand that because they might have a big machine or big entity behind them, pushing them. Right. So, or doing the work for them. But as an independent artist, you're teaching, you're telling them you have to do it. Like, so that means if it takes all of this work, it's going to compromise some of your time. You're going to have to, deal with time management, trying to figure out how you're going to juggle all the balls. And then you really have to promote yourself. So you definitely are going to have to want it because this is a lot of work. It sounds like, right?
Yes. Yes. Like I said from the beginning, music is very fun. It's fun to make songs. It's fun having your own music video, but you have to put in that work. And what's the point of you making songs and putting out a music video and not promoting it because nobody's going to see? You have to get it out there.
That's right.
You have to get it out there. You have to put yourself out there. You have to get your name out there so that people know who you are. And for me, like I said, how I have a passion for it, I want to make a difference. I want to put my music out there because I feel like whatever I put express my feelings out, they're going to feel the same way, and it's going to lift them up and make their day feel good.
That's right. That's right. I love it. That's right. Teach the people. You can teach the people because you are teaching and you're doing it. So you're qualified. You're welcome. You're qualified to really tell them because you're putting in the work. All right. Now, KK, before we play your latest song in your bag, and remember, she has Moving On still available on all streaming platforms too. It's KK Love. So please stream. People don't understand. Independent artists, they need those streams. You heard KK here say that she's not even going to get paid the royalties for 6 months to a year. She's putting in the work. So I want everybody to support this young artist. I want you to stream her music, her first single in 2018, which made you, like 16 years old? When you put that out?
Wait, what year was it?
2018?
So it was like last year. I believe I was 17.
Wow. So it's 17 years.
Yeah, 17.
Okay. So she has a single. You can go on all streaming platforms. Moving On is that first single, and her latest single is In Your Bag. But before we go into that, KK has promised to sing live on Shine with Kendéll Lenice, right?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So if you can sing live and do your thing, whatever you choose to sing. I know you said you wanted to sing a song from SWV. But if you can go into that, and then when you're done, I am going to play KK Love's latest single, In Your Bag, which just premiered on Valentine's Day. So, KK, I'm giving you the floor. Go ahead. Do your thing, girl.
Okay, thanks. I was going to sing a little snippet of Rain by SWV.
Go for it.
Full as a dam at capacity. The passion's about to explode. Breaking in a gate that's surrounding me, and I'm caught in a storm that I don't even know.
And I was going to continue, but I can't sing. I was going to help you out. But this is KK's latest single, In Your Bag. We'll be right back.
Dripping that swag on, I'm dripping that
All the girls around the world, remember you are a queen. KK, I love it.
Thank you.
I'm sitting here jamming. So let's talk about that. It is, and you're rapping and singing. I love it. All right, so let's talk about. You're welcome. All right, so I have young folks around me. You know, I love to surround myself with young people, and then my daughters are in their 20s, so I know what in your bag means, you know. So tell the people who have been under a rock or who may not have young people around them what in your bag is, and why do you want to celebrate women this way, talking about we're all queens. Talk about that, because you wrote this.
Well, yes, I did. When I say get in your bag, you know, go get your bag, go get in your bag, I'm saying, you know, you do you, and, you know, I want everybody to succeed, and every woman, not even just women, men and women, but to succeed. Because, you know, sometimes you see people, you know, succeeding and doing good, and someone else is, you know, getting mad. But, like, why would you want to get mad? Why don't you just bring them up with you so you guys could both be succeeding?
Come on. You better keep teaching. And that's what this show is about. I say, this is shine. Let's shine together. So I totally agree. We can all shine. We can all be in our bag. That means comfortable with us and celebrating us and feeling yourself in a positive way, right?
Right. It's no good for someone to hate on another person because they're succeeding. Don't you want to succeed with them?
That's
right. Get your bag too.
Hello. You better come on. Get that bag, right? We can all get that bag. That's really, no, seriously, you're absolutely correct. And I love the message, and I love the fact that you wrote it.
Thank
and
you.
I love the fact that I was grooving to it. It's catchy. It really is catchy, and it's very professional. So I want to talk about that, KK, because people think sometimes if you put out your own music or if you do your own thing, it won't be a professional output to the world. But this is very professional. The production is great. I love the cover. You're welcome. And when we finish this show, I'm definitely going to support you and look at the video. But tell me what professionalism and having a professional project out. Tell me how important that is to you, to have quality work out there.
It's very professional to me because, you know, like I said, being a newcomer, being an independent artist, you want to have a certain image for yourself. So being, you know, professional and having a professional video, not no like bootleg video or like singing. I want my song, I want my song to have a message for people. Yeah.
Yeah. And it doesn't help that you're a cutie pie. You're welcome. It doesn't help that you're, you know, you're really, really a cute girl. But along with that, you're talented, you're a hard worker, you're intelligent, and you know what you want out of life. So packaging all that together is amazing. I must say, as a parent, you know, a lot of people tell me, oh yeah, your kids are amazing. And I always say, that's the best compliment anyone can give me is celebrating my children and complimenting my children. So let's talk about your parents. As I said, I know your dad. I've known him. Shout out Norman. Hey. And I'm sure your mother is just as lovely. Tell me what they think of their baby. Tell me what they think of you. And how and do they realize that they raised you right?
First of all, they think I'm amazing.
Of course.
I know that my parents are amazing. They've been supporting me they've been supporting me ever since I was, you know, born. They're my parents.
Right.
But yeah, shout out to my mom and dad. They are very proud of me. They know that this is hard work, a lot of work.
Yeah.
and they know this is what I want, so they're supporting me every step of the way, and they've been helping me this whole entire time, which I'm so blessed and thankful for. So thank you guys, because I know you guys are watching.
Of course they are, and I'm sure that they're both smiling right now because you're doing great on this interview. I just have to say that.
Oh, thank you. Yes, I'm still a little nervous, but I think I'm doing pretty good.
Yes, I agree. I must agree. So we're talking about, if you're just tuning in, you're missing an amazing show. But the beautiful thing about podcasts is you can listen to this show all the time. Make sure you listen and subscribe and share with your friends and tell them to subscribe, not only to the podcast, but to all the work that KK Love is doing. So you're a planner. It sounds like you know what you want to do. So where do you see yourself, KK, in 5 years?
I see myself
at the old age of 23.
23. Yes, old. I see myself, still making music because that's just what I love to do.
Mm-hmm.
My goal is actually to get signed by a major recording label. I cannot speak today, sorry. Get signed by a major record label.
And I think that that's a goal. I definitely think that you're putting in the work, because when you get a major recording deal and when you get any backing, they want to know what your work ethic is like, what's your product like, what's your personality like, because they want to package that. So when they see that you're killing the game by yourself, I don't see that you're going to have any problem getting signed, because you're doing the work. You're showing them now how bad you want it. And you have a package to present to them that's undeniable.
Yeah.
And I must say, and I want to tell everyone, Love is really her last name.
Yes, that is really my last name.
So it's
L-O-V-E.
right, and I mean, you can't get better than that. You already have a stage name that you were born with. So, and you talked about...
Also...
Go ahead.
Oh, sorry.
No, you're fine.
Another thing I would like to add. I know you asked me about, where I see myself.
Yeah.
Also, getting started on my acting career as well, because I used to act as well. So, starting that back up.
Okay, so let's talk about it. What do you want to do?
Acting.
You want to do theater, Broadway? You want to combine them both? Or in a show, something like maybe how Glee was? What do you want to do? Musical theater? Because somebody might be listening.
Yeah, all that sounds very nice. Like acting, whether it's, a commercial, show, movie, all of that. When I was, I believe 12 or 13, I got to work with, Disney stars.
Oh, wow.
And you had to audition to get in. And I believe I was the top 10 out of 1,000.
Oh, wow.
For this guy, I guess what everybody knows, all the kids around my age, Mr. Mosby from Sweet Life on Deck.
Oh, yeah, I remember. My daughters watched that.
It was yes. It was a great experience, but I want to start that back up. Acting, also graduating, college, all that stuff. But,
yeah.
Music, acting, because those are just, all my hobbies: acting, singing, dancing. That's just what I do. So.
Yeah. And I just want to tell you and tell our listeners, character can take you further than your talent. So you want to have the right headspace. You want to carry yourself in a certain way. You want to be respectful. You want to be honest. You want to be sincere in your art. And you really, being a good person never goes out of style, I must say. And your personality, right. And your personality is going to take you further than your talent will. So how important is it for you to really stay grounded and to really stay, I have to be honest, likable?
Well, I'm just based on, how I was raised and just how I act. I'm just very, humble, nice, respectful, and you just want to be treated the way if other people were to treat you. So just always have respect for everyone. Always And another thing is always stay positive as well. Because sometimes, things don't work out or things don't go your way. You always got to stay positive, no matter what it is. And, things are going to come. You just gotta wait on it. Good things are going to come. I would never see myself, never think that I would be right here. Yeah. You always just gotta be nice, be respectful, keep working at what you're doing, because you never know. You never know what could happen.
Absolutely. That was very well said. We're almost out of time. Wow, that went so fast.
Wow, it did.
Wow. And so we'll definitely have to have you back. And you have to promise to me you'll never be too big to be on one of my shows, because I know that you're going to go far.
Of course. Trust me. I'll be ready to come back on here.
That is
that's what
wonderful.
I'm saying. You got to remember where you start.
That's right. That's right. So we're running out of time. So I want you to quickly talk about where they can find your new single again, what it's called, and your social media handles.
Yes, so the new song that just came out is In Your Bag by KK Love, and you can find that on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Music, Google Play, Amazon, almost everything, on almost every platform. And also my other single from before last year was Moving On by KK Love as well. And you can find me on Instagram at kaylin.love, KALYN.love, LOVE. And my email is kaylinlove@hotmail.com, KALYNLOVE@hotmail.com.
You heard it.
And my artist website is currently being developed.
So you doing it. You're definitely doing it. And it sounds like you're doing it professionally. You're doing it how it's supposed to be done. So not only can you inspire young people, but you can inspire older people, because dreams never expire. So somebody right now is probably saying, you know what? She's inspiring me. So we only have a few minutes, but I just want to thank you so much as Moving On plays in the background. I want to thank you so much for being a part of this show tonight. I wish you nothing more than, the sky, success, because I see it for your future. So I thank you, and I'm honored that you did my show, and I just see amazing things happening for you, Miss Love.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having me on here.
You're welcome. So thank you, everyone, for tuning in. Remember, you are a star, so don't allow anyone to dim your shine. Until next time, God bless and peace. See you next week.
Shine with Kendéll Lenice. Real talk for real.